when the paramilitary group has absolute immunity, guess what? We all need...
Y'all all redheads.
Hey! White people need to come up with their own spirituals. Y'all better be like, I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's out there on them streets?
You know that was too on beat. Please, no.
That's what I want to see. I need white people to stand together, singing their white spirituals.
Offbeat.
They Caucasian spirituals.
And on business.
That's right.
Offbeat and on business. That's what I need y'all standing on.
Hi, my name is Sharia.
And I'm Aria.
And this is The StrapDown. The StrapDown is a black queer femme podcast.
Hosted by two black queer femme comedians.
Where we talk about black queer femme stuff.
Comedically.
And blackly.
And if you're into that,
stay tuned. All right, so now it is time for us to do our Femme Top Icks. And today is real f***ing icky. It's icky spelled I-C-E. It's so bad. Okay, so it is bad. We're in it. We're in the throes of this takeover, like for real. Mm-hmm. The throws just keep going. But anyway, we just really throw in. And so, okay. So a few days ago, as of this recording, Icks, a white woman, 37-year-old woman, in the face, while she was driving away, at an Icks raid. She was being a decent citizen and a decent human, and she lost her life for it because of the nonsense that we have created, because we made a modern day Gestapo. So first of all, just rest and peace to Renee Good. But let's talk about what happened first, and then we'll like process it together. I know this is heavy. I know we said this was a comedy podcast. I know what you heard. We said it was a comedy podcast, but we lied. Black people lie. Black lesbians are liars.
Black women and lesbians are liars.
So
no, I feel like you can't have comedy without some type of sadness or some type of traumatic event, because that's where the best comedy comes from.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sure.
Will that come in this episode? Probably not.
Probably not, because we really, you know what I mean. What's probably gonna come from this episode is me saying things that gets me on Cash Patel's list. But it's cool. He too cross-eyed to read my name anyway. It's cool.
I was about to say, that's really cute to think you're not already on there.
I know, I'm already on the list. Hi, baby. See you at Valhalla. I hate that.
He always looks like he just saw... He's
always doing the Raven Simone, like
he just saw... Like, every time.
He just saw that Valhalla don't have a affirmative
Every time
action.
he does an interview, I'm like, did his camera freeze? Or is that, like, blink?
It's always like, if you could gaze into the future.
You have to do a side-by-side.
Of him and Raven and... Today. Anyway... okay, so let's get into it. It's awful, and we just have to talk about it. Okay, so Renee Good had just dropped her 6-year-old son off at school, and she was driving with her wife, and she saw an Icks raid and stopped to do the thing that we're supposed to do. She put her privilege on the line, right, to protect people who are racialized by our government, and who are being kidnapped off the streets without due process. You know, a thing that we should do. And that is within her legal right to do. I just want to establish that.
Yeah.
You are legally allowed to film things in your car. You are legally allowed to speak to your neighbors. You are legally allowed to protect people from being kidnapped off the streets. You're just legally allowed to do that. The ICE agents who are not trained, they don't even get, like, people at McDonald's, they gotta train you.
No.
You work at Popeyes, you gotta go through training.
Absolutely. I think I saw their training is
like
only like
4 weeks.
Yeah. It's like 4 weeks. I did more training at tech support at AT&T.
That's so funny.
Like, come on.
Like, it's really ridiculous.
And I had to, like, shadow someone even after that. So it...
Yeah, they don't got to do that. No. It's more important to know what you talk, know how to tell people to turn the shit on and off, unplug and plug it back in, than it is to, I don't know, be a paramilitary group that's scours our streets and kills our people. So they told her to get out. And so she said, cool. And so she got back in her car. She started to drive off. And there were multiple ICE agents in different vantage points. And, like, you can see there are 45,000 different angles of this woman's murder, just so everybody knows. Yeah. There's no, like, you look in it with your eyes, you can see it. You can see what happened.
There's, like, a new angle that comes out, like, every
day.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like the Taylor Swift album. There's, like, a new variant every other day.
And yet they will tell you that it all counts as one, and it's not that. Yeah. It's not what you saw. So anyway, she gets in her car with her wife in the driver's seat. I mean, in the passenger seat. She gets in her car. She starts to drive off. She talks to the ICE agent. Mm-hmm. I forgive you. And another ICE agent who is clearly not in the path of her vehicle positions himself and shoots into her car, which is illegal. So you know,
3 times.
3 times he shoots into this woman's car. It is literally, even if she was in the process of committing an act of crime, she had just burgled a house and was getting in her car to drive off, it is illegal to stop a car by discharging your weapon. That's just illegal.
That's not something that they are legally allowed to do. If you're trying to get away, even if you're running, they cannot shoot at you just to stop you from running or driving away.
Yeah, that's not how that works, right? That's not how that works. So, but he did that anyway because these people aren't trained. Yeah. And they all have criminal records.
I thought she was going to run me over and all of that when you can clearly see her reverse lights are on. She's turning her wheel.
And she's not in his path.
She's not in your path. And even then, like, even if we wanted to, like, okay, sure, the first shot, okay. Now, after you have moved out of the way and
why
then you continue to shoot 2 more times and then proceed to call her a...
And then refused. There were doctors there. A doctor was begging, please, let me just go to see her. She's bleeding out.
They kept the doctor away from treating her. They kept the paramedics from coming. They blocked the paramedics from coming to treat her as she was bleeding out.
They said the paramedics can only come on foot. So prevented the EMS truck from coming in to save her. And what happened? She died. She was pronounced dead as soon as she got to the hospital. This is like... And okay, so this happened, and this is not even a little bit the first person that ICE has killed. Yeah. This is not the first person that ICE has killed.
ICE killed someone New Year's Eve day.
Yep, they killed...
New Year's Eve day, or New Year's Day.
New Year's Day, it was Keith Porter. Yeah. But the difference is that it was a black man. Yeah. And it wasn't on camera.
And it was an off-duty.
It was an off-duty ICE agent.
Even still, it still happens.
And also, these are the people that you are hiring to... stalk us in the streets and kidnap us off the streets without warrants. Yeah. And so okay. So that happened, and it was a shit show, and it was horrible because that's what happens when you have untrained criminals. Because they're criminals. Yeah. A lot of them have criminal records. I'm not saying anything against people with a criminal record. I understand that is something, but you can't work at Jiffy Lube with a criminal record. And they're like, please come work for ICE, have a gun. Yeah. Chase down mothers and babies. Right? No training necessary. Definitely, because y'all are yahoos. You see the douchebags that they got out here doing ice. Anyway, so they did that. They killed her. And then just yesterday, they just shot a wife and a husband at a hospital. Mm-hmm. They went to a hospital and I shot them. They are out here running a fucking muck with our taxpayer money. So now these yahoos in our fascist government decided that they were going to try to justify this killing. By J.D. Vance claimed that all ICE agents have, no, not just immunity, absolute immunity. Absolute immunity. That's not a thing, my nigga. Go f*** a couch, you piece of shit. Go fix your eyeliner, you dumb fucking. Like, how dare you absolute immunity. What are you talking about? That's not a thing. They claim, they called this woman a domestic terrorist. She was doing an act of domestic terrorism by getting in her car and driving away. And of course the fucking dumb boot sucking pieces of shit on Elon's internet have decided to get on Twitter and be like, her wife was butch, she deserved to die.
She had pronouns in her bio on Instagram.
Oh, she taught fiction.
Yeah.
Look at that. She's the enemy. It's so funny because this is the thing. Let's just make it clear. That is a white woman. That is a white woman who y'all claim everything that they need to protect. We need to protect the white women.
And that's my thing about this. I feel bad. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm sad. All of this is sad. It's, like, scary. But, like, the response from this, from, like, people being in such disbelief that this happened, people being like, oh, my God, I can't believe they killed her on, like, you know, with all these cameras around. I can't believe they just killed her in the street in broad daylight. I can't believe they're villainizing her. They're doing all of this. They're lying, creating this narrative. And a part of me is like,
that's what they do?
Yeah. It's like, we not seen, like, we've seen this so many, I mean, ICE is just another law enforcement agency.
No, I'm sorry. They are treating white women like black men out here.
Exactly. And that's what I'm, like, genuinely, like, really, I think my but I'm just thinking, like, my, like, irritation with this whole thing has been that response from them, because, like, it's so much of the people are like, oh my God, I can't believe that they would do this. And I feel like to a white woman is, like, silent. You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. But
let's say it out loud.
Yeah, let's say that's what they're doing. And, like, people saying, like, oh my God, when I saw the video, I could see myself in her. And it's like, could you not
see yourself in Mike Brown?
Exactly.
You didn't see yourself in George Floyd, who died just a few blocks away?
That's what I'm saying. And people are like, oh, well, she was our neighbor. Was George Floyd not your neighbor? Mm. Was Mike Brown not your neighbor? Mm. You know what I'm saying? Sandra Bland, Breonna Taylor, were all these people not your neighbor? Why?
No.
You know
I'm sorry. Okay.
And so
I feel you. Yeah.
And so for me, it's like that shock and, like, I can't believe this is happening. It's like, well, where the did y'all think this was eventually going to go?
Thank you. You know, there you go.
That's why I think I'm kind of just like, I wouldn't say I'm not angry, but it's like I've been angry for so long that now at this point it's like, all right, y'all got to catch up. And I understand that, and I think that's just me kind of being like a little numb to this, and like we've seen this happen. Now it's just happening in a different shade. Now it's happening on the other side, and it's like someone else's turn to be a little bit more angry than me. Like it's your turn to be angry. Like I am angry,
and I've been angry.
So like I can't get more angry. You know what I'm saying? We've seen this time and time. I knew everything that they laid out. We knew that's what they were going to do, because that's what they do every single time. They're going, if she so much as picked up a mint from a store without paying for it, they about to have that shit out.
100%.
Like, as soon as the first thing I heard, before I even like heard her name, the first thing I saw was like, oh, I think her wife, she was a lesbian. I learned that she was a lesbian and had pronouns in her bio before I learned any of the other rest of the story. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we know what this playbook is. We see it played out. 100.
She was no angel. She was no angel.
We heard this, and even
I saw her Hulk out. I swear to God, I saw her Hulk out and do a domestic terrorism.
I'm hearing the same. We've been heard. She shouldn't have resisted.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just do what the police tell you to do.
The officer feared for his life. It's like, have we not heard this before? And we didn't do anything about it. And now, you know, and so that's.
But okay, but this is why this is why I want. This is what I wanted to hit on though, because. Let's all be fucking real. Let's all be real. People are maybe not okay. Nobody loves it. But we do accept when racialized bodies are used and thrown away and destroyed by systems of law enforcement, right? We're fine with that. Not fine, but we're like, it sucks that it happened, but it happens. Now it's happening to white women. And I'm sorry, that is an indication that some is gone past. But the problem is, y'all don't see what what they do to racialized bodies is merely, we are a testing ground.
Yes.
What they do to us is a testing ground for what they're going to do to you and your mima and your cousin and your sister and everybody who you think is nice and white and protected by this government.
At this point, y'all have created a beast, right?
Yeah.
And y'all have fed this beast black and brown and indigenous people for all these years. Mm-hmm. And now the beast is looking at you because now it still wants to feed. And now it don't give a what color the food is. And now it's on you. And now it's eating you.
The
now
only
you're
thing
on
is,
the menu now.
The only thing the only thing I would amend to that is that the beast never really gave a what color it was. It's that it waited until it was acceptable. Like, you have to push. First, you must, like, it's the poem. First, you gotta come for this group of people. Then you come for this group of people, and it expands. The belly of the beast is never satiated. Yes. Never satiated. And so it will always come for you. What they're doing in Palestine is a testing ground for you. What they're doing in Cop City was a result of the testing ground that they did when they invaded other countries. Right? That's what they did in Iraq. Now they're doing it here. What they're doing what they do to black people, black American citizens, they will do to your white American citizens. What they do to people who are whose legal status is not like 100% sure, they will do to people who were born here and who have citizenship and all their papers.
And that's what they've been doing.
And that's what they have been doing. That's why when we say none of us are free until all of us are free, it's not just a cute little phrase. It's for real, for real.
Yes.
It's for real, for real. Like, and it's time to, like, I don't know. No, sorry. Strap the fuck up. Strap the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Now this is what strap down.
That is what strap down means. That's why I metaphorically strap up by, reading about things or whatever, but also strap the fuck up. Because these out here and there's no rules. They have absolute immunity to do whatever the fuck they want with your taxpayer money. Then it's time to, and then that means that's a dangerous entity that is now invading your space. And you got to do whatever the fuck you got to do to protect yourself, because those people will kill you and tell you that you deserved it. They had the president on the screen talking about this white woman like she was Asada Shakur. They had them on the screen saying this white woman was a dangerous terrorist, violent,
It's all the same shit we've heard before. And that's why, like I said, I feel for it. I feel for her family and this loss. But it's like,
I've been feeling this for a minute.
This ain't it new. But it's nothing new.
But
now that it's new, it's new because they're doing it to white people.
Ding, ding, ding,
but
ding,
it's
ding.
nothing new. And it's not, and it's like, all right, now where do we go from here?
This is what I always felt, and I was always shouted down when I mentioned this, but I always felt that a lot of the failures of, and I don't care if y'all mad at me for saying this, but I think a lot of the failures of a lot of movements was focusing on black and brown people, on racialized people and how they were treated, because we are the most likely targets and no one really cares, and we are historical targets. But I think the problem is we don't recognize how selfish people are, and you got to be like, listen, you don't care about me. Yeah, you don't care if I die. But do you care if Mima dies? Do you care if your cousin dies? Because that's who's next.
And I think the thing is, we've been saying that, but motherfuckers ain't been listening.
I
have seen that so many times where people have said,
for sure,
all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
For sure.
You guys are next. It always starts like that.
For sure.
So this is nothing. It's not anything new. This isn't a new phenomenon.
No, they've been
like that.
The police been killing white women. They killed white women in fucking.
They had you talking about the pregnant one that they killed?
They killed a pregnant white woman, but they also were killing white women. There was a white woman that was killed during the protest in 2020.
It's just like, okay, maybe shit will change now because white people may care a little bit.
No, boo-boo. They don't care. It's over.
Yeah.
It's time. We've pushed past the time where now we can... This is another thing. Okay, so hold on. This is another thing, because now it's too late for this. We already been saying this, but I was shouted down a lot for saying that, because people said, no, the focus needs to be on black people because people don't care about black people. And I gotta say, people don't care about black people. It can't be the focus, because if you say the cops is killing black people, defund the police so they don't kill black people, guess what they gonna do? Give the police more money, and they did. And they did. Way more money. Mm-hmm. So like, maybe we need to shift the conversation. They killing white people out here. It's serious. Whatever works. Whatever gets
Okay, so now they're killing white people. So what are y'all gonna do?
This is the thing. I think there is a fire being lit right now because, okay, so I didn't show you. I keep saying that I'm going to show you this video. I keep forgetting. But I've literally been sitting here saying I'm going to do it. I keep forgetting. But there's a video, and I'll post like part of it, where a woman ordered DoorDash. And the DoorDash delivery driver was being chased down by ICE on the way to her house and ran into her house to escape. This is in St. Paul, right after they killed Renee Good. So she comes into the house and ICE is outside banging on the door, talking about she harboring a criminal. She calls the cops because ICE is outside. She said, they just killed this woman. I'm so scared. I'm not letting this lady out my house. And the police told her she would be charged with harboring a fugitive. And so she was like, oh no, I have to take. So she starts to take the woman to ICE. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh no. And she's crying. She's like, I don't want to do this. I'm so sorry, but I have a child inside. And ICE is saying that they will bust down my door and start shooting. Like, that's what they said. They were like, it doesn't need to be escalated unless you escalate it. But the longer you keep her in, the more likely it is that we're going to come in there.
I don't know what to do, man. This is scary.
It's going to get worse, dude. You don't even know her.
Can I just get a warrant? I just want a warrant, man. I got my child in here. This shit happened yesterday and
If you give her to us, nothing happens. If we wait, it's going to get worse. Our SWAT team's going to come. We have an active warrant for this person. Why do you make it worse? We don't want to deal with nothing with you.
And which illegal. It's illegal. That's your property, bitch. And so she thinks that she's about to give this woman over to these killers.
You don't even have a warrant, but I'm not gonna go to jail because y'all pieces of ain't got nothing better to do because your wife still wanna suck your dick.
And her neighbors come out on the lawn and are like, you ain't gotta do that. Do they have a warrant? Is it signed? Then no. And she stands the fuck up and she says, get your monkey ass off my fucking property. Get off my property.
Out of here.
Get out until you guys have a warrant signed. Get off my property now!
Don't touch my. They start to grab the neighbor to try to move her. She said, don't touch her. That's my neighbor. I give her permission to be on my property. I'm not giving you permission to be on my property.
Yes, you have permission to be on our yard. No, I don't give ICE permission to be on my yard.
This is our property. You
I own this property. No,
I own this property.
Get the fuck out. Her husband. Get the fuck out. Fuck on. And the way it turned to standing up, and those motherfuckers, piggy, oink, oink, got the fuck out of there.
I hope you guys sleep real good at night. Don't ever come back to my house, because I will sue you. I will sue the fuck out of every one of you. You don't know who the fuck I am, remember that?
You don't even deserve a police vest, motherfucker.
Where's your badge? You ain't got one?
Where's your papers? Where's your badge?
And look how that happens. Even just a small amount of solidarity against fascism can make a real impact. That is a small amount of solidarity. So what happens when we actually have solidarity? Like, if this is what it takes for white people to see the evils of what we meant when we said defund the police, like, if this is what it takes, I hope that is. But I also said the same thing during, like, Sandy Hook. I thought that Sandy Hook would be what white people needed to do gun control. And look at us. We didn't do it.
And I think that's the conversation that needs to have. Like, what is going to make you care? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, we've done, I feel like, all we can do. Like, black bodies, brown bodies, we've been sacrificed. We know the game. We know what's going on. We've asked for your help. We've asked for your support in different ways. Because I know, like you said, like,
I don't care.
They don't. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, I'm like genuinely asking, like, what is it? I know we don't have the answers of like what is going to get collectively.
I do.
What is going to get y'all to care?
I do.
What?
Oh, get them to care?
To get them to care enough about what's happening to like other people and like, you know what I'm saying? And recognizing maybe this is the thing that's like, okay, we kind of pushed aside or ignored or talked over Black people saying Black Lives Matters, and it didn't really believe them when they said, like, okay, they came for us, they're coming for you, and they're going to eventually be at your doorstep coming for you next. And we've kind of dismissed that and pushed it away. Like, what is going to be
now they're at your doorstep.
Now they're at your door. It's like, okay,
is it
now
too late?
What are y'all going to do?
Yeah. This is the thing, though. I'm going to say, not that I'm going to be a white apologist about this, but I will say that we don't need I don't think we necessarily need the majority of white people to be on our side. We just need a significant minority, I think. I personally think.
Yeah. So we don't need that other 52%?
Yeah, I do. No, we don't. Okay. Here's what the thing is. The existence, like the fact that Renee Good put her life on the line, like she is one of the white people who got it, right? The fact that she came in and intervened when she could have just kept driving is proof that some white people do understand that there needs to be some sort of intervention in what is happening in the world, right? There are white people who do get it. And I don't necessarily think we need to convince the rest of them. I think, especially if we're going to all stand together and do a general strike, which I think we need to do, it's time, it's beyond time, because here's the thing.
Let's wrap it up. Sorry.
I'm going to wrap it up. But I want to reiterate something, and I want to reiterate the fact that Renee Good was killed by bullets she paid for. She paid taxes so that doof ICE agent could come out in the streets and kill her. And she paid for his vest and his mask and his salary, and paid for his debts to be resolved with her federal tax money. And that money was taken away from Medicaid, was taken away from even money that she could have given to her baby son so that she could be killed. And we are all doing that. Why? They can't exist without us. They cannot function. They can't make their money without us buying their shit. They can't make their money without us using their shit. They can't make their money without us creating their shit. We do the labor that enriches them. We do the labor that we go out and we fight the wars that they start for no reason. We never reap the benefits. This is what I'm saying. If the Trump administration wants a paramilitary organization to come out and kidnap people in the street, then they should pay for it. They got plenty of money. I'm broke. I don't want to pay for it. I'm done. If you want to go out here and start killing people in the streets, pay for the bullets yourself. Do it yourself. I want my money. It's time to do a general strike. We need like 3.5% of the American population to stand together and refuse and do a targeted general strike. Yeah. And boom, we can make a significant change in those people's bottom line, which is the only thing they care about. We really are all out here chilling with the dictator out here. Like truly, it's a dictatorship. They said that said he was going to give $100K to every citizen of Denmark if they would secede from from having control over Greenland, just so that we can control Greenland's natural resources. This is the type of shit that like we just real like they might as well put on a shiesty and just break down your door and come take your Crisco. Like it's crazy. What is going to get you hoes off your ass? Like let's go. And I'm saying that as somebody who actually hasn't done anything. I don't do anything either.
I know. I'm here. I'm listening, and I'm like, that sounds really great.
Yeah.
Who gonna put that together?
I mean, there is generalstrike.us, but there are organizations that are putting things together, and then
good.
Yeah. Go to generalstrike.us.
Glad that somebody's working.
Yes, somebody is working on it. Also, visit any of your like local. Your local radical leftist movements. It's time. It is real as fuck out in this motherfucker. It's time. We gotta start doing some gang shit because they on their gang shit now. And rest in peace to Renee Good. And it seems like she was like a very bright light and a lovely person. And I'm praying for the protetion
and
of
all the
her
other
wife.
people whose names we don't hear about in the news.
Rest in peace and power to Keith Porter. Rest in peace and power to literally everybody.
And I am gonna say one thing. Just Nick.
Say it.
We can cut this out if it's rude.
No.
Stop using her name.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
For Renee.
No, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, don't do that.
That should piss me off.
No, sorry. Don't say her name. That's for black
women.
People. Yeah, that's for black women in particular.
Black women.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
I have seen us say his name. That pissed me off.
Who?
It was like a while back, and I was like, no, that's not. Don't do that. No.
Yeah, sorry.
Say her name. It's for black
Also,
I saw a hashtag. Renee, we've been using her full name this whole time.
yeah.
I sound very jaded talking about this, and I'm just
no.
like, and again, it's just because.
Say it.
No, it's just because I've just seen it too much. I'm numb to it a little bit. It keeps happening. I don't honestly. I understand where you're coming from. I do. I feel you.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anything that I don't know what is going to get me to start caring more, because I'm just kind of like
no. You don't need to care more. You've
don't-
already cared.
I've already cared.
You've already cared.
And so I'm not riled up about this, because I'm like, I knew this been coming. It was only a matter of time.
I knew it was coming, but now that it is actually here and we still don't have a plan, like the mayor of Minnesota or whatever was like, get the fuck out of Minnesota. And it's like, or you could arrest him and kill the bitch. Like, you could do something. You're the guy in power.
Yeah.
You're the dude in power.
So
but
I know.
I feel you. I feel you.
Because I'm kind of like, I'm just like, yeah, this shit sucks. I knew this was going to happen someday. This was going to happen.
No,
like,
I know.
I knew this was coming.
I know. I
But
also want to say
also-
something about the say her name thing. The thing is with say her name is that we weren't saying the names of people who, especially black women who were killed by...
you're explaining why.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And we immediately said her name. So we don't need to say her name. We don't need to do hashtag say her name. I just want to explain that to y'all. Like, it's not for her. We immediately acted on that. That shit was absolutely, unacceptable right off rip, as opposed to like Sandra Bland.
I remember when Ashley, what's the one, the January 6th.
Oh, the that killed January 6th.
They
say her name.
Say her name. No, we will not.
That's so funny.
I was like, no.
Not say her name for her. Rest in power, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yes.
She lived in power. Now you don't have abortion rights because of her.
Yes. But thank you, for explaining why.
Yeah,
I kind of got, I was...
No. I just wanted to explain exactly. I wanted to articulate why it's so ridiculous to say her name about a white woman whose name we've been saying.
I apologize if I'm just like, yeah, this sucks. And if I'm just like
I'm sorry. I do think that it is scary to see the president of white people sell this white woman down the river immediately. I think it's scary because if they're doing it to white women, things are only going to get exponentially worse for us.
Because I knew it was going to.
They treat white women like now. How's this going to go when we go down?
And it's like, bitch, you thought you was special?
They did. No, they did.
They did, but that's what they can do. That's what they're going to do.
That's what they're going to do.
That's what they're going to continue to keep doing. And it's like...
And that is a result of black bodies being racialized, destroyed, and executed summarily by law enforcement. Yeah. You know, this is a result of what we've created. So I don't know what to tell you.
It's like surprising. No, it's not surprising.
It's not about it being surprising. It's about it being so blatant. It's the blatant.
It was always blatant. I'm sorry. It was always blatant.
With black people, you can always be criminalized.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't, to me, like, I don't know. I'm tired.
No, I feel you. I feel you. I'm
tired. I'm not going to feel a certain type of way just because now it's white women that's getting it. I don't feel like, this is like...
You don't feel more scared now?
No, because I've been scared.
I mean, I've been scared too.
I've been scared. Like, we live in two different Americas. If this is now like, now I'm scared. Bitch, I've been scared. I'm supposed to get more scared. It's been happening.
Fair enough.
I feel supposed to be more scared.
I'm not even more scared.
It's like, okay, it's coming. It's here.
It's here. This is the thing. That's the thing. This is why it's so alarming to me, is because we do exist. I think I too bought the Kool-Aid that the government cares a little bit more about white people than it does about the rest of us, right? And now we see, I think constantly it is proven that that's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true. That they don't care about any of us.
Yeah. I think that's what I knew.
That they don't give a fuck about any of us. And I think I've been slowly realizing that. And I think...
I never thought they cared about
really?
white people.
I did. Until Sandy Hook happened, I thought that the government existed and that law enforcement existed to care for white folk, and particularly white folk of a certain like class, right? But I don't think I realized how much it was like, no, we're all cockroaches to them.
Yeah.
And like
we're just a little bit lower down
boom.
than them. Like I knew they never gave up.
Yes.
They never gave up.
Yeah, I think I started to realize that after Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
That they don't give a about any of us.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps getting more and more blatant, right? And I don't think it's necessarily like more tragic that they have killed this white woman. I don't think it's more tragic. I think what it is more of it's like threat level red, right? Like what it is like it's not that it's more tragic, it's that it's now, if you kill a white woman and the white man who said we are here to protect white women says that white woman, she's a terrorist, then that means all bets are off. I think a lot of what we were taught during the 2020 like protests especially was that white people had to put their bodies on the line to protect us, that was their responsibility to use that privilege to protect us. That was like literally a strategy. Like there's a phalanx of white people to prevent the police from attacking them. And now we see that actually, sure, it's less likely that they're gonna kill you, but they still gonna kill you. And the difference is though that the outrage will be immediate. That is the difference. Yeah. Like, when they killed this white woman, there was immediate outrage, immediate discussion, immediate everything. Whereas when they killed, oh God, whatever. When they killed Keith Porter, when they killed countless other people, there wasn't that. And when they killed George Floyd, there was immediate backlash from us. And then we had to explain it to the white majority. And I think I understand where you're coming from, because for sure, it is simply a continuation of the same thing. But I think what it is more blatantly like we need to either stand together or we're all falling down together.
Yeah.
Like, and we either, and I also fear that white people will no longer be willing to put their bodies and their privilege on the line to protect.
I think that's kind of what I'm kind of curious about, is like, that's why I keep like, what are y'all going to do from here? Is it going to be like, now are you going to be like standing with us and like trying to fight and make change? Or do like you said, we're like, oh, they shooting us now.
That's right. I don't want to be a Negro.
You're not about to treat me like a black person.
That's right.
Absolutely not. So that's why I'm like, what are y'all going to do now?
Now that we're all niggas, what are we going to do?
We are all niggas.
All of us are niggas now. Under the law, when the paramilitary group has absolute immunity, guess what? We all Negroes.
Y'all all redheads.
Hey!
Okay. So
that's right.
Cousin.
White people need to come up with their own spirituals. Y'all better be like, I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's out there on them streets?
You know that was too on beat. Please, no.
That's what I want to see. I need white people to stand together, singing their white spirituals.
Offbeat.
They Caucasian spirituals.
And on business.
That's right.
Offbeat and on business. That's what I need y'all standing on.
That's right.
All of
That's
2026.
right. Because we all in there now. Yeah?
So,
General Strike. Strap the fuck up, motherfucker. Don't let them on your property. You ain't got to give nobody nothing. Say, bring a fucking signed warrant. You can't enter my home. You still technically have Fourth Amendment rights. They cannot search you. They cannot see shit from you.
Yeah.
Fight back, because they'll kill you either way.
Great point.
Fight back! Are y'all gonna capitulate to fascism just to get shot anyway?
There's people watching this like, no, I think I'm gonna just sit back.
And I feel, I 100% know that there's gonna be a lot of people that immediately respond to this higher level threat by capitulating immediately.
Yeah.
I also saw Sophie's Choice. Don't do like that.
Yeah.
Don't do like that.
Because this also could be a warning to the white people.
This
like,
is what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? See
They're
what happens
killing white women now. It's time to do something.
They got it on the news cycle, not for us. They got it to scare the other white folks.
That's right.
The other well-meaning white folks.
Good.
Like, keep
Good.
this up.
Listen,
No.
I know Caucasians don't care about us for the most part. And I don't think it's worth our time and effort to try to get them to care.
Yeah.
Get them to care about themselves. Is that cynical? Is that cynical of me? Like,
I mean, I think that's kind of where I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what more, like, we could do.
They killing white women like hotcakes out in this mother.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a good majority of, like, the black community is like, die every day, B. Like,
But the problem is...
I know it's a problem.
Yes. No, but the problem is that, like, most people weren't on that tip. Like, the way that those deaths affect us doesn't affect other people that way. This is their George Floyd. No.
I know, but I'm saying, like, it's... I don't know. I
Okay,
don't
that's offensive, but maybe that's offensive, but
I get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it affected us.
Yes.
And now this is
because George Floyd looked like somebody who could have been in our family.
Yeah, he was our neighbor.
He was our neighbor.
Apparently, he lived in our neighborhood.
Yeah,
and he wasn't a neighbor to those people who were like, who were like, oh, well, she was my neighbor.
Yes.
I can relate to her. I can see myself in her. You know what I'm saying?
At this point, whatever works. We're at DEFCON 1. Let's go. I don't care. If that's what gets you to care, if that's what gets you to stand up to the Gestapo, then so be it. We will unspool that racist nonsense if we can just stay out of the full flames. Like, at this point, I kind of don't have any hope for, deconstructing racism in white people right now. I just don't have that hope. I just don't believe that's possible. And if what finally pulls you... But I think, here's the thing. First, you feel for the white woman because that is how you have been taught by white supremacy to always feel. Mm-hmm. Now, let's those feelings, now that they're involved, let's take a step back and analyze it, and then see how it's the same thing with old Charlemagne Kirkland, right? When everybody was like, oh, this uniquely violent da-da-da, oh no, everybody felt this, not everybody, I'm talking about white folk. They felt this deep pang of sympathy for this white man who died in public. And they were like, I can't believe this happened. And then I was doing like comedy about it and being like, why do you think this has hit you so distinctly? Is it because you see yourself as white first? Yeah. Right? And then I think a lot of people went, wait a second. A lot of people who were well-meaning white folks, but still held on to white supremacy deep in the recesses of their brains and unanalyzed, they realized that. And I think if Renee Good's death has affected you so deeply, I think you should feel affected by that death. And in response to that feeling, you should examine how have you felt about summary extrajudicial executions of racialized bodies that weren't her. How have you felt about that? And do you see the way they've fired her immediately? They said, butch wife. They said, butch wife immediately. Pronoun. That's right. They said, I think she probably wore braids. She had 3A hair. Like, they immediately fired her. Mm-hmm. So, like, look how quickly you can be and maybe that means we should, do something about systemic oppression. Eh? Maybe. Just for you.
Maybe. A little bit. Maybe.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Yes. No,
this was a lot.
This was a lot.
And it was probably necessary.
It was necessary for me because I've been screaming and walking up and down my street like, what are we going to do? I have never held it in my life.
I'm just like, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do?
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah. Let me know. I'll be there. But like,
maybe. Let me know what's going on over there. I feel like, whatever, that's a larger discussion about how involved black people should be in protests in particular. But I feel like general strike, they can't force you to buy off Amazon. ICE can't kick down your door and force you to buy shitty socks off Amazon.
Not shitty shots. Okay.
All right, but anyway.
We'll end here.
So that was our Femme topic. First of all, rest in peace to Renee Good and rest in peace to Keith Porter. And rest in peace to everybody who is been a victim of American imperialist depravity. And so and let's keep fighting and look up generalstrike.us and we're in it now, ho. So if you have anything to say, if we f***ed up, up if we said something wrong and da 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 da.
I'm sure.
And which 100%, 100%. I said something wrong. Listen, I was just cussing out Matt Rogers, and we, you know, so like we can all be Matt Rogers, not like that, but you know, so like tell us, let us know in the comments.
Let us know your thoughts.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments, like, you know, whatever, like, and you know, stay up out here, stay up and out here, and then when we say
strapped,
stay strapped, we mean stay motherfucking strapped. Don't let them in your house. Don't let them take your neighbors. Don't let them take people off the streets. Fuck that. We learned about this shit. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, stay tuned for the next segment. Before I end up in an ICE detention center. They gonna play this at my trial. All right, and now it's time for us to put you on Strap Game. Put You on Strap Game is the segment of our show where we tell you about something that we saw or watched or ate or wore or liked or didn't like or whatever. And we recommend it to you or recommend you not to do that or whatever. So today you gonna put are you gonna put us on Strap Game?
We're gonna put us on Strap Game. We're gonna put you on Strap Game. I also want to do a Strap Game where I'm uninfluencing or de-influencing
yes, I
people.
definitely want to do one
I
of
want to
those.
do something where like, look, I hated this shit.
Yep.
I have something in mind, but like I don't know if I want.
I sort of accidentally did that with that British lesbian show.
Oh yeah. We gotta do that. Okay, well, but today is something different. It's something good.
Okay.
So I love me some Kat Burns. And
yes.
I finally got around to listening to her new album. It's new-ish. It came out like October 31st of last year.
Okay, so right after we stopped. Yeah.
Right after we stopped.
Yeah.
So it's, I feel like it was appropriate.
Yep.
For us to like double back because we missed it.
Yes.
And stuff. So have you heard it?
No.
Okay. So her new album is called How to Be Human. And so, listen, okay. I was on the train and I was like, you know what? I'm going to listen to like one song from it. And so I like listening to whatever is like the most popular song from an album to decide if I'm going to like keep listening to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Apple Music will show you like what's the popular ones or whatever.
Oh.
So I listened to, the first song I listened to was All This Love. All This Love was the name of the song that I listened to. When I tell you I was on the subway sobbing because this song is so beautiful. Like, oh my God.
It's not a DeBarge cover, right?
No, I don't know. No, I don't think so. But like, so, and then after that, I was like, what the is this album about? Like, oh my God. So the album is about, it's a really beautiful album. Like, Kat Burns, we need to give her thanks because the album is about like grief. And like grieving, so I think she lost a family member. You can tell by like the album, and so it's really like a journey through like grieving. And so it kind of starts out with grieving someone in like the physical sense and death, and then goes into grieving someone that's still alive, which. My God. And then going through the process of like healing and that sort of thing. And like, she talks about like getting to the point where like, you know, people keep telling me that things are going to be okay. And I just want to speed up time to get to that point and everything. And then when I got to like All This Love, the song is about like, just like basically how like grief is just love that doesn't have anywhere to go.
Yes.
You know, and it's basically like, now that you're gone, I have all this love to give.
Oh.
So I'm like spending more time with my friends and I'm going out and doing all of that. And I was just like, I was so emotional. Like I was like really emotional all day because of like personal things. Like me and my mom are talking about like grief because she's in therapy now and is realizing that she never really grieved.
Sorry, you just really buried the lead on that. Your black mama is in therapy?
My black ass mama is in therapy, and she's finally to the point where she's like acknowledging and learning that she never really grieved the death of my grandmother like 4 years ago, and which I've also been telling her that, but now she's starting to go through that process, and we've actually gotten closer because we've been talking about that, and I just like I felt. It made me feel so much for my mom, knowing that, like, you know, these are probably some of the same feelings that she's probably, like, now just going through and she's been dealing with and, like, suppressing for so long. You know what I'm saying? It's affected so much of her life not dealing with that grief of losing her mother. And it, in a weird way, kind of put me into that space of, like, I don't know how I'm going to be when it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a really, just like listening to this album and like going on this journey with Kat Burns and like, it was a beautiful experience, and it's something that like you don't really see too much of with like younger artists nowadays, where it's like I feel like sometimes a lot of times albums are just like a bunch of random ass assortment of songs and shit, but not like a full, I think Beyonce said this, like not a full body of work where it's like I'm on this journey like with you, and all the way until like, you know, you're grieving someone, going through a breakup, and then coming out on the other side of that breakup where it's like, you know what, I'm okay, you know, and getting to the point where like, oh, now I'm starting to be like going through my little whole phase now, and it's like, oh, girls everywhere, like that sort of thing, and then finding someone new and like realizing you've moved on and now you're in love with someone new, and so it's just a really like beautiful album.
What's the album called again?
It's called How to Be Human.
How to Be Human.
And the title track is also beautiful because it really talks about like just fitting in and being different from everyone. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically just talking about like how I'm trying to fit in. I hope people don't notice or whatever. I'm trying to learn how to be human. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I learned how to be a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think as queer people, if you've ever like questioned your like sexuality or like your gender identity, it really like speaks to that. Yeah. And so it's a beautiful album. Yeah. And so I am now like Cat Burns stands. I don't know what we're calling ourselves, or I don't know if we're kitties.
The Burning Cats.
The burn unit. I don't know.
Burn unit.
But
so funny.
I will die for this child. Like I know, like they're young, but like
how old are they?
25, I think.
Oh my god, they're the same age as my niece. That's crazy.
I think they're like in that like early 20s.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. That's crazy. Me too. What a coincidence.
I know.
Wow.
So it was a beautiful. So if you've experienced any type of loss, if you're like going through a tough time or anything like that, like it's a really good album to like listen to really like go through that. I really want to send it to my mom. Yeah. I don't know if she'll listen to it. Yeah. I may tell her like listen to like the first 4 tracks. Yeah. Like once you start getting into like when she starts singing about girls and stuff like that, like maybe not. You've gone too far.
Yeah. Like, just send her a few tracks.
Just send her a few tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's beautiful.
And it's beautiful that like you were able to like process all that stuff, and that like, and I love hearing that her finally like confronting her grief has brought you closer together. Yeah. You know, like because my grandma just died, and if anything, it's it's made me and my mom more insufferable. So that's beautiful. We both need therapy. Yeah.
Well, you can start with Cat
Burns. No, great. No, I'm putting that shit on immediately as soon as I get home.
Like the first song is called Coming Home, and it's like, and there's these voice notes where like they're sobbing and crying. I will die for this child.
Okay.
Do you hear me?
Cat Burns, you got a shooter out here. You got shooters out here.
Like I was listening, like I don't know what bitch broke your heart,
but I'm coming again.
But I'm locked and loaded. I'm coming for. I had to look up who's.
That's so funny.
Who's Cat Burns'
ex and where they live?
Jody. Oh, bitch.
Jody. That's so funny.
Coming for you.
That's so funny. Just like in Baby Boy.
Yes. I don't even know if that's the right way to say it. You know, they British. It's probably like Jodi.
Oh wait, that's really their name? I thought you was making a Baby Boy reference.
No,
you found the name of their ex.
I think they also wrote a song about their ex too.
It's kind of I don't know. I always think it's kind of like I imagine I don't know who the man is who broke Adele's heart, but imagine being that guy and being like, you know, I inspired some of the greatest breakup albums of all time. That's right. That's what this do.
Turning tables. That was me.
That's right. That was me. All I asked, I did that.
You'd be able to tell me shit.
You can't tell me shit.
You ever wrote a song and put my name on the title?
That's right.
I don't care if you like, Ari.
No, exactly. If it hits and the shit is a bop, then like yeah, that's right. I'm throwing it back to Ari. That's great. Anyway, no, that was a great one. Yes, check out Cat Burns' album, How to Be a Human.
How to Be Human.
How to Be Human. That's beautiful. I'm going to check it out as well. That's great. Put you on Strap Game. Excellent. If you have something that you would like to put us on Strap Game to, please send us an email at thestrapdown@gmail.com or a DM at thestrapdown on TikTok or Instagram, or leave it in the comments. Even better, leave it in the comments. And if you've listened to Cat Burns' album,
and I know y'all have because y'all gay.
Or if you are Jody, hit us up. Let us know. We'll interview on you on the shit.
had to look that bitch up.
That's so funny. Yes. And so stay tuned for the next segment. That's good. That's a good one. Okay, and now it's time for us to give you some solicited, unsolicited gay auntie advice or
SUGAA.
Sugar. Do 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 do.
Are we singing the same song?
No.
What are you singing?
Sugar do 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 do
Oh,
do.
I was
do.
singing. Want some of your brown sugar.
Sugar.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, D'Angelo.
I think that should be our intro, out of respect. Until we get sued.
Respect. Like that's gonna piss him off. Why y'all f***ing up my song? Don't make me come down there. Okay, so today's SUGAA.
Today's SUGAA
SUGAA.
has come from Reddit,
The
black
This
lesbian
one is
subgroup.
actually unsolicited from us.
Real unsolicited.
Yes,
We real in somebody's business.
yes
and
I love
had to.
that.
And okay, here we go. How do we talk about nails? I love my baby, but I don't know how to tell her that her nails not being clean turns me off completely. I've said it gently, but she hasn't clipped or cleaned them. I thought it was because she smokes, but I don't think so. For reference, I'm Femme, she's a stud, and we're long distance. I don't want to be a nagging, but I feel like my notes and hints are on deaf ears.
Wait. So it's just like her nails.
She got some dirty ass nails.
Her nails are dirty.
You thought it was the Femme.
I
didn't you?
did think it was the Femme.
Nah, it's a stud with dirty ass nails because them dirty ass smokers' nails.
No, I'm sorry. No. I'm a smoker.
All right.
That's right. I'm a smoker.
Okay.
I just wash my hands.
I was about to say.
That's what happens.
So how would you? So this isn't like a long nail
No.
type of thing. This is
Although
just
she
like
said they haven't been clipped
they haven't been clipped
or cleaned.
or cleaned. This sounds more like a hygiene. It didn't seem like this is somebody with some long acrylic
No.
press-ons. This is just somebody with some dirty nails and dirty unclipped nails. You know what you do? That's what you do. You be like, hey babe, I'm bored. Let's go wash our hands.
Like she's a toddler.
Yeah.
Let's sing happy birthday.
You know, I thought we'd, play with some toys tonight. Here's a nail clipper.
He's a nail clipper. That's the toy.
And a file.
You know what I'm gonna say though?
Let's role play. Let's
role play. Let's
play-
pretend that you're somebody with some goddamn hygiene.
Oh no, I was about to say. I'll be your manicurist.
Paint my nails. So, I'm sorry. Didn't K-Win teach you hoes?
K-Win.
That's what it is, K-Win.
I love on TikTok, like every few months we get it. Somebody is trying to correct us and it's a different pronunciation every single
What is
time.
it? Is it K-Win?
Literally today, someone said their name is K1.
K1?
I've had K1. I've heard so many variations of this child's name. Someone did say that they say it in one of their songs.
Oh.
I haven't heard that song yet.
Yeah.
But so until then, I guess today it's K1.
K1. K-Win. Kawan.
Quay.
Quay.
So listen.
See? My little nephew Quay done told you hoes what the fuck to do.
No, I'm sorry. If you want me to say your name right, you got to buy a vowel.
Yeah, sorry.
I can't.
Or even like, if it's K1, put a little 1 in there.
Yeah. K1. K.
K1.
Kawun.
Kawunin.
We'll get it right one of these days. But I'm telling every
Point is, cut your nails. Somehow the point to that is cut your nails.
Yes.
That's so good. Okay, you know what I'm gonna say though? Here's what I'm gonna say. This is a male-centered stud. I'm gonna say this is a male-centered stud. I'm sorry, because there's one thing. I used to be out in the streets. I used to date men for a little bit. I used to date men on and off. I used to date men. And one thing I noticed, them never had clean nails and they be wanting to just do stuff. And they don't even know how to do it. They just shove their fingers in there. And you're like,
This dirty nail.
so many men, especially like I've noticed like very good looking men
With dirty nails.
with dirty unclipped nails.
See, when I did date men, I dated like men.
Clean ones.
Clean ones.
There's not that many of those.
Yeah, I dated like pretty boys, like that was kind of, if you wasn't getting gay allegations,
I was gonna say, you was just looking for gay men.
like, I'm sorry. So, but how do you address someone having dirty nails? Like your loved one having dirty nails, if you've tried dropping gentle hints and that's not landing, then I think an intervention needs to be had.
Gentle hits. They're not being gentle with your genitals.
That's very true.
Because I'm sorry.
It's a hygiene thing.
It's a hygiene thing, but it's also like a safety thing.
Yeah.
Like that, we keep telling you that the stuff in there is soft and squishy. That everybody's pieces, no matter what you got going on in there, there's squishy parts.
Even outside of the bedroom, I don't want you handling my food. You got dirty nails.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yes.
like, baby, can you give me some ice? And then
Yes.
there's little remnants and Cheeto dust floating around. Go wash your hands, baby.
No, I know. No.
You know,
No.
go buy some good designer soap and be like, babe, I just got some really nice soap in there from Trader Joe's. Like, go try it out.
But don't even be
And there's
like,
a scrub in there.
don't even say like, go try it out. You gotta sit that down and be like, listen, they just cut the ACA funding. You think I can go to a gynecologist? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you are gonna cut up and bacterialize my shit, and I'm not gonna have that. So when you come over here, they long distance. That's the problem. They long distance. So she don't have to deal with this on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Right? It's only when they make you drive over.
And so that even makes it worse because that means you knew you were coming to see your girlfriend and you did not clip and wash your hands.
Thank you.
You ain't go get a manicure.
How are they getting there? Are they like like a
They're crawling.
groundhog? They're crawling through the. They tunnel. Do they tunnel to you in the dirt? Like, come on now.
Yeah. Honestly, I think you should just break up with her. Like,
Damn. Yes. I don't know.
No.
There can be a lot of other good qualities about this person, and they also might be very male-centered because a group of dykes would have that shit together. A group of dykes would be like, damn, like, nah, bro, why are you real single or something?
So that's the point. Like, why are you male-centered?
And that's what
you don't care enough about me to wash your hands before you come see me, or even if you were like, I don't know, changing your oil on your car and you couldn't like take 2 seconds to go to the bathroom and wash and like clip your hands or do anything like that. So I think it's like maybe it's just me and I'm really nitpicky.
You are very clean though, so I don't think you could handle this.
I couldn't handle it because
No.
because that just leads to bigger issues.
Yes.
You don't give a f- about me.
Thank you.
You don't give a f- about yourself.
Yep.
You don't give a f- about the food. You don't give a f- about ginger.
Yep.
We can't do this. We
You
not
don't
gonna.
give a about Ginger.
You don't want nobody petting with her.
No, I know.
dirty ass
Ginger
nails.
won't do that. Ginger won't do that. That's why
We don't do those things. So I'm sorry, you gotta go.
Yeah, if it's not good enough for Ginger, it's not good enough for your giblets.
Yeah.
Okay? If
Yeah.
it's not good enough for Ginger, it's not good enough for your giblets.
If Ginger isn't gonna take a treat out of your dirty ass hands,
That's right.
Them dirty ass hands shouldn't be
anywhere near whatever. This is the thing. Everybody's talking about genitals. Everybody's all this argument about genitals. And the one thing that unites us is that they are mushy and sensitive.
Yes.
And so let's all just get under the
Yes.
umbrella of let's not touch genitals unless our hands are clean and safe.
It's safe. It's just safe sex, right?
Yes.
We have to have these conversations with our partners about safe sex. And if that includes washing your digits and making sure those are clean and clipped and what is going to make you feel comfortable, then that conversation needs to be had in a very mature way. And
Upfront way.
And up front, because if
Don't
she
beat
not
around the bush. No more subtlety.
beat around.
Okay,
the bush.
wait, that's so funny. That's so funny.
You can't beat around the bush
Nope.
with dirty nails.
No.
Okay.
No, you can't. That's so funny.
Tell her she need to go in there and scrub with some dial. Cause look, let's role play. You see this? These aren't going inside of me.
That's right.
No more.
That's right.
Wash your hands.
That's right.
You need to wash your hands.
That's
babe.
good.
This is grossing me
That's
out.
right.
They smell like smoke. Go wash your hands,
That's right.
please.
And you know what? And that's the scene in Edward Scissorhands that they didn't film.
Yeah. And also too, as we were doing that, I like to like suck on fingers and stuff. I can't be doing that and getting like leftover Cheeto dust and like indica.
An indica.
No.
That's a waste of weed right there.
No.
Yeah,
Tell
no.
her up front.
That's right. And like, you know, a lot of things, okay, I'm going to say something. A lot of people were not taught proper hygiene.
Yes.
A lot of people, and that is not their fault. And we don't live in a culture that is like communal baths, so we don't know how to clean ourselves. We don't have any like examples of how to clean ourselves. So like maybe you need to tell her.
Yeah, I get that. That's a very fair point. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you once, and if I have to tell you again,
I'll tell you and I'll show you.
Yes,
I'll show you. I'll bring out the kit. Bring out the nail kit.
I got a manicure set right there.
Right, me too.
Okay.
Bring that shit out. Teach her how to clean up under it. Teach her how to, you know what I mean? Whatever you gotta do. If it's worth it.
Yes, because me and my girl, we tell each other all the time, like, babe, your cuticles are a little rough.
Yeah.
And that can go inside.
Yeah.
Or she'll say, like, she'll grab my hands and be like, yeah, these are a little long.
And
or
I'm
like,
the same
whatever.
way. I'm like, yo, ginger smells kind of funny.
Yes.
And you were like, we gotta take it to the vet.
You saved her ears.
That's right. It's the same thing.
Because if your relationship is good and healthy and strong, you telling her that she got some dirty nails and you don't like it should not be the end of the relationship.
100%.
And if your relationship is not strong enough that you cannot tell her that she has dirty nails, then you don't need to be letting her inside you.
That's right. Nowhere near your mushy parts. Those parts are mushy.
Yes.
That's right.
Do not be coy about your sexual health.
That's right.
Please.
That's right. So, yeah. No, this is crazy. This is crazy to me.
I told you that was a good one.
Yeah, that's a very good one. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Okay, so, listen, do you have advice for this bitch? Whatever you got, you let her know, right? Are you know what I mean? You ever dealt with nothing like this? This is crazy.
Yes.
This is crazy.
I haven't dealt with anything like this in some years. I wouldn't know how old they are. This feels like a young person. No, because it's some older people that's probably a little like. I literally like went and checked my girlfriend's nails. I was like, let me see your hands.
That's so funny. You mad disrespectful.
Because she smokes. That's why.
It ain't got nothing to do with the smoking.
Yeah, my girl looked at me like, bitch, I wash my hands.
That's right. It's called washing your hands. Yeah. Like, come on now. Let's teach each other hygiene.
Yes.
But yes, so like if you've ever dealt with anything like this, please let us know.
Yes.
If you want to solicit some advice from us, the gay aunties, please email us at thestrapdown@gmail.com.
Slide into our DMs on TikTok or Instagram
At thestrapdown. All one word.
Yes.
Or leave a comment.
Yes. Let us know your name, your pronouns. If you want to remain anonymous, that's cool too.
Yeah.
So, let us
Yeah.
know.
We'll keep your secrets.
Your secrets.
I was just about to. Your secrets
with me.
are safe with me.
I won't let. All right.
I won't let.
Stop. We gotta stop.
Okay.
I apologize to anybody with the ears.
No, I enjoyed it. Oh, fuck them. I enjoyed it.
Okay, stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the next segment. Sorry. We should have just done it. What if Patreon content is just us singing? Yes. We will lose everybody. All right, so we have neared the end of our strap journey. We made it all the way from the tip to the base. But before we hit the hilt, we like to end with something that kept us from doing a accidental domestic. Okay, here we go. We like to end with something that kept us from revealing the name of the ICE agent by accident, like Christy Gnome and JD Vance did, because they're bad at their jobs. Hilarious. God, her face is. Anyway, her face is bro. And that shit is moving. Oh, girlina. Oof. Yeah, you gotta call the housewives. Wherever the housewives are getting their Botox, you gotta go there. Because you're. Yeah. Anyway.
Your cheek is in your neck.
Your cheek is in your neck. You got a goiter. Anyway, so do you want to go first or do you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
All right. Listen, ain't good in these streets right now. So I have to look to where I need to look, and that is my singular autistic interest, K-pop. Particularly, my favorite nephew.
Wait. Oh, it's the person?
What?
Never mind. I was gonna try to guess their name.
Oh.
I thought I knew their name.
Do you know their name?
No.
Okay, never mind.
The group.
Oh, well, yes, he's in the group.
TXT.
Yes!
Which stands for Together.
Almost. Flip it. Tomorrow by Together.
Oh, God.
It's okay. I never call them that. I only call them TXT.
Okay.
But my Tomorrow by the Togethers. They my favorite member. If anybody who knows me knows that my favorite nephew, even though I actually have a real life nephew now, I have to stop saying that. But my favorite nephew
So funny.
is Conte. Listen, love my nephew down. So far he can't sing. So we'll see. No. So my favorite nephew is Kang Tae-hyun. He is my sweet little angel. He's a hard-working little little and he very rarely gets some shines, but recently he was on the variety show Chain Street, where I guess they like go to the country and sing for old people in the village or whatever.
Oh, that's nice.
And he, when I tell you, the vocals was on point. He was singing some of the most classic Korean ballads and singing them beautiful. He was doing the runs. He was like, not like that. But well, he was doing it. He was giving you runs. He was giving you falsetto runs.
Okay, falsetto.
He was doing like the whole thing, right? He was singing his ass off, live singing. Okay? He has improved his vocals so much, and they put it on Spotify, they put it on YouTube or whatever, and it has been keeping me from really going off the rails, right? He soothes me.
Good.
He soothes me. And I really want to thank my nephew for keeping me out of the prisons for now.
Thank you, nephew.
Thank you, nephew. Thank you, Kang Tae-hyun. I love you so much. I know you don't watch this podcast. Why am I saying that to you?
He might. You never know who watches the podcast.
I'm just going to say that the StrapDown is Kang Tae-hyun's favorite black lesbian podcast. That's all I'm going to say. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Which one is it? Is Taehyun out here watching Bad Queers?
Shout out to Bad
Shout
Queers.
out to Bad Queers. We love y'all. We love y'all. And if Taehyun is indeed watching Bad Queers, you tell us.
Yes.
You let us know, because I love him.
Because if that's the case, then we're the second favorite.
No, I'm okay with being Taehyun's second favorite black lesbian podcast.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, no, go on YouTube. He does, I believe he does Did We Ever Love, which was one of the best performances that he has ever done. And it's beautiful. The episode is good. Chung'an's on it. It's very cute. But I just want to, like, he's been taking vocal lessons outside of Hybe because Hybe sucks. And you can tell that it is improving because he is eating vocally. So thank you, Kang Tae-hyun. I love you. You're such a good boy. Please stay safe and good. My little angel.
You don't know. You never know. He might watch. He might pop in. You don't think?
Never. He doesn't do that. He works out. He reads. He learns languages. He focuses. He's like literally the opposite of me. He's like very focused.
Sometimes people will watch things in English so they can
learn English. I don't think he needs to learn what strap means.
Everybody should learn.
Everybody should know what strap means. Come on the show, Taehyun. What the f am I doing here?
Listen.
Who are you hoes? Why am I in an apartment?
Listen. You talked about Diamond. We had Diamond in here.
We did get Diamond.
We talked about AJ from The Ultimatum.
Yes. Come on, Mariah Terry. Come on the podcast. That's his English name is Terry.
Oh, okay.
So I call him Mariah Terry. I screamed it. If you was at the recent New York concert with TXT, you probably heard me go, "Yes, Mariah Terry!" during his solo. That was me.
I knew that was you.
Okay.
I heard it. Okay. So I have something good. Okay, I do like the social media stuff, so like, you know, we always get like fun DMs, not all the social media stuff, but like, yeah, we always get like really fun DMs. And so I had a really funny DM that made me LOL from someone on Instagram. So this is from Liz, pronouns she, her.
Okay.
Also, sorry, Liz, because I did accidentally call you.
That's so funny.
So, you know, if you're watching this episode, I know you're watching through the episode, so if you're on this episode, I called you like right before this. So.
I'm going to send them the footage of you calling them.
And they're near their phone because they said, it's all good.
It's so funny.
Okay, but anyway, okay.
Wasting people time out here.
Right. So here's the messages. She said, Hi, I found y'all via Sharia's appearance on What's News with You, and I have been making my way through the episodes tonight. I fired up the live stream you guys did about a month ago, and I was so confused as to why that TikTok of the singing funeral stud was playing on loop for so long. But then when you guys realized what was happening, I started laughing so hard, I cried until mad snot started running out my nose. And then she said, I've been going through a really hard time lately because I was ghosted / dumped by a boy that ruined my life, and I should have dumped a long time ago, but as Sharia said on the ultimatum review, sometimes you dodge a bullet and sometimes a bullet dodges you.
Wow, look at that. He made me sound like a poet in this motherfucker. That's beautiful.
That has been my new mantra. But back to my original point, I needed that deep, hearty laugh really bad, so thank you. And also now I can't get that song from TikTok from running through my head. She quotes it, Lord, I got the things I need to say. 1, 2, 3, release them.
It was playing over and over again. And when I was editing the little clip to put in the last episode, I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe people sat through this.
We had no idea. Obviously, we had no idea what was going on. But when I saw the replay of the live from the audience's perspective,
I was dying when they realized, like, when they said, like, bitch, that shit been playing for 5 minutes on a loop. I was like,
I was crying.
Oh my God. Oh, I love you,
Yes.
Liz.
And there's one more
Okay.
from Liz. She says, and this is my favorite part. Oh, and one more thing. The first time I heard y'all mention Ginger, it was when I was listening to the podcast audio only while out and about, and I assumed she was your producer. And then down the road, I realized she was a dog. I fell out, and when you guys call her your honorary light-skinned femme, it makes me laugh. It tickles me beyond the beyond. She said it was the episode where you were describing the fan art and someone drew Ginger being thrown on an ICE agent like a sandwich incident, and I just thought to myself, this Ginger person must be really petite.
She is so petite.
And it's so funny because I never thought about people who are
just listening to the podcast.
And the way we talk about
Ginger
as our sound engineer.
That's so funny.
So if you are listening to this just audio, Ginger is in fact a dog.
You know what's funny is you came to the same realization we did. We thought she would be a sound engineer, and it turns out the bitch was just a dog.
Bait and switch.
Okay. She tricked us.
So
That's
yes,
so funny.
if you're only listening to the audio, like yes, Ginger is a dog.
Also, so sorry if you're only listening to the audio.
Yes.
Yikes.
You never know. And also too separately, that made me like think about like, oh, okay, there could be someone who may be like visually impaired and doesn't know that Ginger
is a dog.
Is in fact a dog.
That's so funny.
It's
just now. We've never actually said that she is a dog.
That she is a dog.
That's so funny. I think we referred to her as a light-skinned femme, your child, our audio engineer, a diva.
We're like, she has such a big head now. She's starting her own podcast. Like we've never mentioned that she's a dog.
I love to like imagine somebody who's like, what?
That was Liz.
Oh, I love you, Liz. That's so funny.
Thank you so much for sending that.
And I'm sorry going through a hard time because of a fucking boy. I'm sorry they're out here.
Fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
We got some Etsy witches on retainer.
Yes, we got you.
And I mean that shit.
We got you.
Okay. Listen to Cat Burns. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Because she'll get you through it.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Their fingernails was probably up anyway.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Liz. We really and also thank you, Ashley Gavin. I know Ashley's going through a hard time. I actually got to check on her. But I know she's going through a hard time because her cat just passed recently. I know Mr. Fulton. He was my guy. I loved him.
Honestly, I know I sound like a broken record, but Cat Burns, that album, it really.
I'll recommend it to Ashley.
Yeah.
I'll recommend it to Ashley to grieve.
It talks about grief and like grieving a pet is
It's a distinct kind of grief.
It's a distinct type of grief.
That people don't, some people really, really don't understand it.
Yeah.
Because you can't, it's different.
Yeah.
There's a different kind of grief.
And that is something, and going back to me and my conversation with my mom and how like that grief with my grandmother has affected her relationship with her dog, because my mom has a dog that's actually older than Ginger, that's 18, that needs to be put down. My mom can't bring herself to do it.
I get that.
Because she's actually needed to put her down for a really long time, but that was like around the time of when my grandmother had passed, and she said she can't bring herself to do it because she can't lose something else.
No.
So it's definitely a thing. It's a different type of pain, but it's a pain nonetheless.
It is a sharp pain. Like I have still never gotten over my cat's death.
Yeah.
So like, you know, like
Ginger, and that's why I get really emotional, because I know like she'll be 15 this year. So I know that my time with her, you know what I'm saying?
I won't accept that.
You know what I'm saying?
She'll live forever.
I know.
She's outlived Dick Cheney.
I think I can hear her tippy taps at the door right now.
She said, "What y'all talking about? You ain't dead yet, motherfucker."
But yes. But even in the singing, like even in like listening to the album, that was even something that I was thinking, because in our conversations with grief, we have talked about like grieving animals and pets, and it's made me think about like when that time does come for me. You know what I'm saying with Ginger.
No.
So that is so anyway.
Yeah.
But it can relate. The way the songs are going, you know. There's
also so many different types of grief and like work through them all, and that's
Grieving a parent, grieving a friend, grieving a relationship, grieving a career, grieving so much.
Grieving the world that you thought would exist, right? Grieving, like there's so much grief that's happening. We experience grief every damn day.
Yeah.
Shouts to you, Liz, and I'm glad that the stupid things that I randomly say could help you get that. So funny. That's been my mantra. Yikes. You should read somebody smart. But whatever works.
You out here dropping gems. You know what I'm saying? You out here changing lives, bitch.
Oh, look at that.
You know what I'm saying?
Do it for myself. No, we love you. Thank you, Liz. And thank you for, like, please send us stuff. It keeps us, listen, you don't know. I hate editing. And every time I edit, I say, fuck this shit. This podcast, I'm never gonna call Aria again. I just will live in my apartment and never speak to anyone again.
I know where you
so
live.
that I don't have to. That's fine. You and Ginger rolling up. And then I read one of these things, or I think about something that somebody says, and it does keep me going.
Yeah.
Right? It does keep me going, because I'm one of those people who hates doing things that I hate.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Like, I really procrastinate doing things that I hate.
Yeah.
And I hate editing.
This is a labor of love.
It's 100% a labor of love.
Our like listeners, our writers, like
our Patreon subscribers. Hold on. Sorry. Shout out to the Patreon subscribers, because we got a monitor. We able to do shit. And it's because of you. Because of you. We about to have guests and shit, because I ordered
we get mics and
shit. We ordered off eBay and shit. And that's your doing. So if you want to support our black asses, please join the Patreon. I'm going to start a new tier as well, just so that it's like we have like a $1 tier. I have to do something to bypass Patreon's things in order to do that, but I'm going to do that. So like, please go to, I'm sorry, the StrapDown podcast at patreon.com. I know I'm so stupid. And I'm so, but there's a link too. Press the link. Click the link. And please join us. But for the meantime, we love our Patreon subscribers, especially anybody that's paying. You paid subscribers. We love y'all free too. We love y'all too.
We love all of y'all.
We love all of y'all.
And so, please continue to send us messages. Oh, there is we got an update on somebody who was dating. Someone was telling us about like their first date. And so I need to do that.
We got the update, but we didn't even do the one about the first date though.
We didn't. So we're going to do it. It was a lot. So if you're out there and you're listening, I haven't forgot.
Stick around. We're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
Okay. I'm saving you.
Yes.
Okay?
We're saving you for an appropriate moment.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
relax. Relax. Oh my God. Chill. No.
It was over the break, but like, we haven't. But anyway, this has been the longest.
Sorry, this is my bad. This is our show. We said we was at the base of the strap. We all up in them guts now.
Yes.
So,
bye.
Thank you so much if you made it this far, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment, share it with people. It helps the algorithm or whatever.
Follow us on social media. Instagram, TikTok.
Yes.
Please like and share on there as well. Engage with us, send us DMs, send us comments. We read everything. Okay.
Yes. We're just really bad at doing things, but we do read and we do respond.
But we're getting better.
Please stay safe, stay well, stay gay, and most importantly, stay strapped. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.